What's up? Hi. So I know I've been lost. I know I've been not uploading a video ever since, but I got kind of busy, man. I had finals. Our sem has just ended, and we are transitioning into another sem, which is the summer semester. And we have only 3 weeks of break, and I'm doing something right now. I'm self-studying something, and I don't want to jinx it. I just want to start learning it and make it a side hobby, from now on until the following months or years. I'm committed to this one because it's a hard topic to study. It's very broad and it has a lot of researching in it. Ah. Anyways, today I have come up with something. How to survive as a computer engineer. Oh no. Even if you're an engineer, this applies to you. So I'll give you 4 tips how to survive as an engineer here in the Philippines. I have come up with 4 simple tips. Although there are more tips that you need to know, I just want to give you these since these are the tips that work for me. It really helped me a lot. This is not the end all be all of the things that you need to know when entering college, but just know that college does really need hard work and it needs your contribution as well in order for you to accomplish it. Well, don't fret because if you do these, you can sprint your way through college. Number 1 tip I'll give you is don't defend, attack. Now, what do I mean by this? In a hacker's perspective, there is a distinct advantage if you're attacking. If you're a hacker, instead of defending a system and considering all vulnerabilities, while the attacker just need to have one vulnerability and he can exploit that. What I mean by attacking engineering or computer engineering is that don't be passive along the way and just rely on your instructors. Perceive your instructors as just someone who introduces a topic rather than someone who will spoon feed you with all the information you need. Well, it is true that whatever they say is still important, but it's up to you to learn. You just know the topic now because they introduced it, but you need to learn it in your own way. Because most often times than not, instructors will really find a way in their assessments to make it hard for the student. Well, lucky for you, you have learned it because you have researched it ahead of time. Maybe research or read more about the topic. I mean, it is not really hard. It just becomes hard if you don't research more about it, if you don't learn more about it, if you don't know how to self-study. I mean, this is a really good start for you in college when you're self-studying or researching, because in the real world and in life as well, we don't stop learning and we need to have adaptability. There are a bunch of information out there and we just need to adapt into the thick of it. Tip number 2, study smart. Studying longer does not equate to learning more. Studying 10 hours is just not the way to go. Maybe it works for some, but for me, it doesn't work. And this will mostly apply to calculus or physics and programming as well. The thing that I regret the most then was when I was in my freshman years. I thought I could master calculus by just studying from 8 p.m. until 2 a.m. And no, it was just unhelpful because most of the time I did not have focus and I often get distracted, and I also did not have a plan. That is why. What I can suggest for you is to plan your focus time and do the Pomodoro technique. It really helped me during the start of the pandemic up until now because we are just at our homes and it's so hard to focus if we don't have a plan and if we don't allocate focus time. And I also said this on my previous video to allocate focus time, and I'll stay consistent with it. Focus time. The technique is simple. So basically you just have a focus time of 25 minutes and then after that 25 minutes, you have a 5-minute break. You need to be a bit strict with your 25-minute focus time and 5-minute break. So if it's break time, it's break time. So if you feel like you can go past that 25-minute mark, and you feel like you can go another 25 minutes, so you have done now 15 minutes of focus time, so you can have a 10-minute break. It's as simple as that. I like this because the breaks, it's really a relief to have just a break in between focus times. Don't forget that after the break, you still have to do another 25-minute or 15-minute focus time. It's not the end when you do a break, okay? And another thing, it's also important to have a proper mindset when studying calculus, for example. It is important to know the theory behind instead of just solving problems right off the bat. And this, my friends, is what you call studying smart. And I need to cut the vlog because I need to do something first, but I'll take you with me on my self-studying time. So alright. I just finished my lunch and just grabbing my everyday snack. And my second cup of coffee. By the way, this is a sugar-free coffee by San Miguel. 40 calories for a sachet. Pretty darn good. Anyways, I have 2 tips left for you, and they are just simple tips but hard to execute, I think. Third is reach out to your instructors. Everything I said on tip 1 doesn't mean that you don't need the help of your instructors, and it also does not mean that I don't attend classes and just rely on my own learning, because the best people are those who do not rely on themselves. They also seek help from other people. Because I am not a genius, and I am just an average student, an average person studying engineering in the Philippines, so I still attend classes. And whenever I get stuck on a topic after reviewing them after the lecture, because maybe we have an assessment, or I just didn't listen while the instructor was discussing, then if for instance I could not wrap my head around the topic, then don't be afraid to reach out to your instructors. I have tried this a lot of times, and I didn't receive any negative feedback or negative reaction from it. So I sent a message to my instructor about my query, and this really helps. Just use your instructors, okay? Use them as a means to clarify things. Just get some help. They are your allies. Well, maybe, I guess. I hope so. And the 4th tip, I know this is just a short list, and I don't want to have a long list of tips because I want you to remember just this for now. So number 4 is rest. Remember, you can only do this step if you have executed tip 1, 2, and 3. I'm not saying that you do the work first. Oh no. I just really want to say to do the work first. Just do the work first. So yes, just do the work first. And so if you follow those tips, I highly doubt that you'll be having a hard time in your college life. And also a reminder, it is a matter of repetition of the things that I've mentioned that will make it as your habit, or to make it stick to you. And it will be part of your identity, and it will be part of your daily life, and you'll be one step closer to your goals and being an alpha male. After doing the work, it is unbelievably 10 times better to rest. Knowing that you have done something productive or something that will take you a step closer towards your goals. Because in college, another goal you need to face is your small wins every day. If you remind yourself if what I do today will impact my future, what can I possibly do today that will take me a step closer to my goals. You need to have small wins every day. For example, this is not entirely you don't need to follow this, but if 1 week you decide to learn a programming language 1 week, then divide it into small portions. First, then Monday you'll just read the documentation and how it works, if it's a scripting language or whatnot. And second day you'll test the language. Third day you'd go on, you'll select a framework. Fourth day you'll try to make some projects. Fifth day you'll try to make a big project. Small wins, dude. Small wins. And that's it. There's no workout montage in this video because it's my rest day. Today, I just had my push-pull day, Monday, Tuesday, and now it's Wednesday. This is just to keep myself busy. So, thank you for watching. Bye.